Hey guys, LevelCap here, and today in gaming, mod tools for Battlefield 3 are offering some incredible features, Apex Legends crossplay is launching soon, Rogue Company goes free to play, and more. Venice Unleashed is an upcoming suite of mod tools for Battlefield 3 that offer some crazy features. It has a map editor, dedicated servers with high tick rate options, support for user-generated content, and it even lets you tweak stuff like suppression and Battlefield 3's infamous blue tint. The mod tools have been in development since 2012 and it's launching this December. The teaser trailer shows a ton of incredible stuff like custom vehicles, a squad-style total conversion mod, custom maps, night mode, a proper spectator client, AI enemy support, and more. Basically, if DICE ever launched official mod tools for a Battlefield game, Venice Unleashed is what they would look like. There are some questions, of course. Will you get banned for using the mod tools? To be honest, it's tough to say. Venice uses the game's files, but it's not modifying them, and it can't be used with vanilla servers. The other question is, will EA shut the project down legally? Given the extent of the mod tool features, it wouldn't shock me if EA doesn't want it around. That said, the creators of the tools are saying they don't use any EA/DICE assets, so it should be safe from legal disputes. But even so, it wouldn't shock me if the mod suddenly disappeared. As for what I think about the tools, it's undeniable that any sort of mod support, especially for classic titles like Battlefield 3, is a good thing. It's great to go back and tinker with such an iconic game, create new experiences, and build new content around something that we all hold dear. It'll be great to see some high quality mods play on faster tick rate servers and see what the game would have been like without, say, suppression or that crazy tint. And while you can sign up for a Venice Unleashed account now, they're currently only letting modders play it, so good luck getting in. Apex Legends is getting crossplay support on the 6th. It launches with the Aftermarket Collection event and will be enabled by default. It lets players on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One play together in parties and against each other in the public matchmaking. It will try to keep players on console separate from PC players, which is good for people that think the platform should remain separate. It'll also put you in PC lobbies if you're in a party with a PC player. Disabling crossplay might dramatically increase queue times, which seems like a pretty unfair compromise. The October 6th update also adds a limited time mode called Flashpoint that lets players regen health and shields at specific areas of the Kings Canyon map. Healing items don't spawn in this mod, making those regen stations pretty hot locations. Competitive third-person shooter Rogue Company has gone free to play. It was previously available as a paid closed beta release and is getting pretty positive reviews. It blends the hero-based meta of games like Valorant and Overwatch with the economy and weapon mechanics of CSGO and Gears of War. It supports crossplay between PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Call of Duty Modern Warfare's Season 6 update has barely been live for 48 hours and players have already discovered two major bugs with the new weapons. Apparently, the new sniper rifle works like a hit scan weapon in Warzone when using either of its ammo conversion attachments. This allows someone using it to aim and hit a target with no need to compensate for bullet velocity or drop. It also seems like the gun stops working beyond 400 meters, which seems like the hard limit for hit scan range. Modern Warfare allegedly treats all bullets like projectiles, but there's some speculation that the guns work as hit scan if the bullet travel time to target is less than 1/60th of a second. The AS Val is also bugged when using its ammo conversion attachment. With it equipped, there's no penalty for shooting through world geometry, meaning you can wallbang anyone regardless of what's between you and them. Spider-Man Remastered caused a stir yesterday when it was revealed the game had recast Spider-Man. His new appearance bears a stronger resemblance to Tom Holland, the actor who plays Spider-Man in the Marvel films. The change is kind of bizarre and just seems somewhat unnecessary. The good news is the remaster features a ton of visual and performance improvements. Of course, one of the highlight features is ray tracing, which adds high quality reflections to the game's windows and other reflective surfaces. A new trailer for Elite Dangerous's next expansion, Odyssey, debuted with some new footage showcasing the game's interior while walking around. Odyssey is adding proper space legs and FPS gameplay that lets players walk around their ships, stations, planets, moons, and more. The new footage looks pretty promising. Odyssey launches next year. The GOG Galaxy launcher will start letting customers purchase Epic Store games soon. The feature is currently in closed beta testing on an invite-only basis. It allows customers to buy games through the GOG client from Epic, giving GOG a cut of the sale while letting users stay on one platform for all of their games. GOG Galaxy currently lets you search for all the games it supports, but unless it's available on their storefront, you can't purchase it directly, meaning you have to launch whatever client the game is sold through. Once you've made the purchase, GOG Galaxy will sync the game, allowing you to launch it. Direct storefront integration seems like a pretty giant leap towards GOG's ultimate vision for Galaxy as a truly universal launcher. The Windows Game Bar is getting a massive upgrade in an upcoming update. It will add a full-featured resource monitor to the in-game overlay, allowing you to see info available on the Windows Task Manager on top of all the social and integration features it already offers. While I doubt anyone is super excited about the Xbox Game Bar, this is a pretty nice quality of life improvement for people using it already. It's also great for folks that don't have second monitors or performance overlay software that can sometimes cause in-game performance issues. In our final story today, the Atari VCS crowdfunded retro computer created by Atari is finally shipping to backers nearly 3 years after launch. Unlike the retro console releases like the SNES and the Sega Genesis Mini, the Atari VCS is an all-in-one retro game emulation device that also functions as a media hub and can run modern games. At $400, it's a pretty tall order for a glorified low-power home theater PC. However, it's still a pretty compelling piece of hardware for retro game enthusiasts that don't feel like setting up their own system or modding original hardware to work with modern TVs and peripherals. And that wraps it up for today in gaming. Let me know if you guys will be signing up for Venice Unleashed and diving into its mod tools for Battlefield 3 in the comments. Also, Star Wars Squadrons is launching tomorrow. This is basically a long-awaited game for anyone who has dreamed about flying an X-Wing or TIE Fighter in some sort of giant Empire versus Rebellion battle. It looks pretty cool. It's got a robust PvP from what I can tell, and it has something for the single player as well. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought today's most interesting story was, or if you thought we might have missed anything. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. This is LevelCap signing off.